It's 2 o'clock in the morning, or actually it's 1:07 a.m. And the FBI threat center, who likes to reverse the number 70 or the number 17 and have people come up to me like they did the library security guard to tell me something that added to the numbers 71, because they like to reverse the number 17 and give me the number 71. Well, they have someone outside on a motorcycle, basically an FBI proxy, gunning his engine, his motorcycle down the street, stopped in front of my home, gunned it more, backfired, revved the engine, and then took off. Now they're doing this because they know that they told Xfinity to disconnect my internet. And they continue to harass me for no reason. Now, I have a court hearing in the morning where Judge Sage filed a motion that I have to respond. I guess they have deadlines within 5 days. So this is due tomorrow while I'm also in court. So I'm trying to get it prepared, finalized, head to bed immediately because I have to get up very early so I can be in court because we have to be in court at 10 a.m. Well, I have to be there a lot earlier than that because, I'm going to have to deal with the nonsense every time I go down there. So I'll have to deal with that. So I have to get there extra early to, be able to account for the harassment that I have to go through when I go to the center. And my favorite security guard, I'm pretty sure, is going to be there. You hand him your ID, and he pretends like he has something else he needs to do with his time for 2 to 3 minutes while you sit there and hold it up for him. And then he will look at you and say, okay, I'm ready now. So he has an issue. He's had an issue since the first day that I came in there, that the government told them all to huddle in the lobby area to try to intimidate me. So he's been on it ever since I've been back and forth to court. They're federal employees. Government is using federal employees, federal judges, gang stalkers to stalk and harass me, and then have the federal defender on the case tell me that it's irrelevant. Say, oh, well, the judge ruled that it's irrelevant. Yeah, the judge ruled with another conflicted judge that it was irrelevant. So you go ahead and try to argue whatever you feel you need to argue. Your statement's irrelevant. How about that? So that's what I'm dealing with. Corrupted judges, paying FBI proxies to target, terrorize, and harass me with people that they have sleeping in tombs, mentally challenged, that a grown-ass person is basically sleeping in tombs so they can cross a line to become affiliated with an organization that's targeting and terrorizing Black people so they can have a bank, cars, credit, and have a satisfying way of life. But as long as they're able to sit, torture, and harass other people who are minding their own damn business, reading their Bible. So this is what I'm dealing with at 1:07, 1:11 a.m. in the morning. The United States government continuing to intimidate witnesses, target, and terrorize them for no reason at all. I did absolutely nothing. So just imagine the people that actually did something, what they're doing to them. They have the government is on, something's wrong with them. Something's absolutely wrong with them. From Pam Bondi to Kash Patel to Merrick Garland to Krish Asheray. I don't know what their IQ tests were. I don't know whatever tests they needed to pass to be elected to work in those departments that has Sepharad Shaw. Because Sepharad Shaw is their attorneys. So the attorneys that I'm asking sanctions on, not only their attorneys for the United States government, for the president himself and his personal businesses, they're also attorneys for the law firms that the DOJ directors and the FBI directors are coming from. And then not only that, they're litigating active discrimination cases in court for those law firms. And then those directors have pension and defined benefit plans still with those law firms, because when they retire from service, like Chris Asheray, he's only waiting. It's only probably going to be another month or so where he decides to join another firm that's affiliated with the same organization that he was already affiliated prior to being appointed director. And he had Sepharad Shaw as their counsel on a sex discrimination case. And so he's basically helping them to block cases going through court to benefit his bottom line, his pocket, along with the other directors. So this is what I'm dealing with. This is what I've been dealing with, the injustice system. And they continue to send people by, firefighters, police officers, harassing me with sirens. They flip on their sirens only when they get in front of my house, and then they flip them right off again, and then they take off. So they're not using them for any purpose whatsoever, but from the occult books that they're harassing me with, that says the word law and magistrate. So that's why I've had 5 magistrates on my case already, 3 with conflicts of interest that Chief Judge Brimmer is deliberately adding to the case, because he was doubling down on this nonsense from the get-go. And so they cemented it, made him chief judge so he can oversee all of this corruption going down in Colorado U.S. District Court. And then it's spread out because they promoted what's his name? Biden promoted Cruz while all of this was going on. He promoted him. So they've been known that this was going on. And President Obama actually approved our EEOC case. So everybody has known about this for over a decade, and I'm still being terrorized, and harassed by the United States government. All they're doing is adding more proxies, paying more proxies off to target and terrorize me for no reason whatsoever. United States government.